Good morning, good morning. I have Enola here with me. Ow. Welcome to year 5 of daily vlogging. I also didn't realize how pretty the leaves got outside. They're gorgeous. Alrighty, it is 10:30 and I am heading to work because I was called in at 11 today instead of 10. Morning went well. We are planning to introduce Tiger Lily and Nola today because Ashlyn is actually going out of town for a few days and all of her animals will be with her parents. And so we figure it's a good time for us to introduce them. So let's hope that goes well later today. That's my real hope. It's, kind of the most important introduction because it'll be both of my cats. So I am waiting outside for Lynn because she is not here yet, but she should be here in just a few minutes. It is also beautiful here. It's gorgeous. Then again, I'm not surprised because this campus is stunning. Anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna go through my email quickly, make sure there's not any immediate ones I need to reply to. Alrighty, so I am out of work quite early. It is 2:57 and I'm out of work. There was something that happened this morning, more like a conversation that happened this morning that was not with me. It did not involve me at all, actually, but it involved the other two people that I was working with in the office, and that was a very, I put in my earbuds so I didn't actually hear what was going on because it was not my place and it was not my conversation. But even just witnessing, mouths moving and all of that, I was like, whoa, this is like a serious conversation. So I do know probably the gist of what it was about because I did hear the beginning of stuff before I put my earbuds in and realized this was not a conversation for me. So anyway, yeah, that was interesting. But now I am heading to, I have to go to CVS to pick up my prescription. And then I got another hold notice from the library, so I think that means the other copy of the book they were getting for me has come in. So I'm gonna stop by there and get it. And then I have plenty of time at home, which is great. And then I'm actually not coming into work tomorrow because they're going out of town. So it wouldn't really be beneficial for me to come in. So I will be here. So I'll probably drive for Uber Eats tomorrow then, which is good. And then I'll be here on Saturday, which will be a long day on Saturday. I'll be here from 8:45 to 7:15. Why do I feel like I did that hour wrong? Hang on. I will say too, unfortunately, the book, The Murder Complex that I'm currently reading, I'm like 85 pages in. I'm not feeling it. So I'm gonna give it another chapter or two. And then since I'm picking up the sequel to the book, I'm picking up the sequel to Six of Crows. I originally was gonna read the sequel after I finish, the book I'm currently reading. But if I'm not gonna actually finish the book I'm currently reading, because I am not gonna continue reading a book that I'm not a fan of, I will just start reading the sequel, which is nice. And then hopefully, it's a big book. It's like 500 or so pages, and the pages are big. Like it's a large book. So we'll see. But part of me hopes that I'll enjoy the book that I'm currently reading more as I continue to read the next 2-3 chapters of it, but I have a feeling that maybe not, it won't happen. So I just picked up my prescription and I read 2 more chapters of the book while I was waiting, and something happened in one that I was like, ooh, that's an interesting speculation. There's a conspiracy, and I was like, that would make sense, and I'm sort of interested to hear more about that. So do I think it should have taken 96 pages for that to kind of happen? No, But for the time being, I'm planning on sticking with it. But I am running to the library to hopefully pick up the sequel to Six of Crows that I can read after this. Because that's the other thing too, is these pages, like, there's all this empty space. So they're actually even shorter than you'd originally, think, because they don't take up the entire page. So it shouldn't take me too long to finish it. So yeah. And then Ashlyn should be home. She's nannying from like 6 to 10, I think she said tonight. And so I'm gonna ask her if she can help me with introductions, because it's only 3:26, and if she's home, if she can help me with that introduction. Because if I can have both of them upstairs while like the other cats aren't there, that would be awesome, because then Tiger Lily can use the litter box upstairs, which I need to order another one anyway. I need to order another litter box, which is something I'm doing today, because we really should have already had another litter box that the cats were mostly using, but the other two the cats really aren't using, because you're supposed to have basically, one litter box for 2 cats, for like every 2 cats or something. So that is not the case. But we do have 3 litter boxes, but the cats don't use 2 of them, or most of the time they don't use 2 of them. So anyway, but yeah. So there's that. The library's closed, because of course it is. It's Veterans Day. Like an idiot, I just walked up to the doors and I was like, they didn't open. In my defense, all the lights are on. Tiger Lily has been moved upstairs. Got the door closed so she and Nola, hi Nola, I see that little paw. So they can sniff each other. So far, they've been okay. They actually saw each other through the gate because I put the gate up so that way Nola wouldn't come over here when I was putting Tiger Lily in the room. And they sniffed each other through the gate, and they didn't hiss, they didn't swat, they just kind of were good. So she's getting used to being in here, and in an hour and a half, I'm gonna put up the gate instead of the door so they can see each other and sniff each other if they want to. So I've got the gate up. Nola's over here. Tiger Lily somewhere inside the room. They saw each other through the gate the first time when it was over there, and they were fine. And then Nola's been fine this whole time. Nola has no problem. But when Tiger Lily saw her through the gate this time, she did hiss and she did growl. And I don't know. I'm just trying. I know that's only one thing that does not determine, but it's just the house is already very full of animals, and granted, I already talked with Ashlyn and we agreed that we could keep her, but I was just talking to my mom on the phone about this. Like, when I got Nola, granted, I was looking for a cat. I went in and Nola was specifically one of the cats that I went in to look at, right? I knew I wanted a cat, but when I met Nola, I was like, yeah, like, this is my cat. Like, we are meant to be together. With Tiger Lily, when I saw her on the street, I was like, I need to take her with me. Tiger Lily, chill. I was like, I need to take her home with me. I was more hissing. Sorry, Nola. Anyway, so I don't know how this is going to work out. I've texted my former kindergarten teacher because she does not have any animals right now. And it was a few months ago, earlier this year, that her cat unfortunately passed away after many, many, many years. So I've just texted her, because I texted her originally to ask for her vet recommendation, because she lives like 5 minutes from me. And I was like, hey, do you have a recommendation? Sent her a few pictures of her and was like, I found this cat. And she was like, oh my gosh, I love her. And I was like, thanks for the recommendation, whatever. And so now I just texted her and was like, hey, out of nowhere, I'm trying introductions, and this is just with one of the cats, but the most important cat, because she's mine, and if they both would be mine, then they need, she needs to get along with her. And I also just, in my heart, like, I knew I needed to take Tiger Lily to say, like, I knew I needed to take her with me, but I don't know if she's ever actually felt like my cat. I don't know. This is so difficult. This is precisely why I said I never want anything like this to happen to me again. I never, ever, ever. And now I'm crying. because I don't know what to do. She's up there. Nola's in there somewhere. Currently, we've got 1, 2. Yeah, I know it's a little small. After my crying fest, I'm exhausted, and it is only 6:32. I'm sitting in with Tiger Lily now. It's raining outside. They seem to have kind of gone on to their own things, which is good. I don't really know what I'm gonna do. I don't know if I'm gonna keep Tiger Lily up here tonight, if she's gonna go back in the basement. Like, I don't know. Well, I don't really know how that went. Can tell you though, I sat on the floor crying for 20 minutes. I think I've already said that, sorry. I am exhausted. Alrighty, I'm going to bed. It's just Nola and I up here. Hi. I got head-butted. Because all the other cats are at Ashlyn's parents' house. All the other animals, other than Tiger Lily, who's downstairs again. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. All the social media is in the description. Love you all.